Welcome to the YouTube channel Just Information. I hope you all are fine. Today we will learn class 8th maths chapter Polynomials part 1. So this is new chapter and we will learn thoroughly about this chapter. So first of all we learn what is polynomial. So polynomial means polynomial are algebraic expressions that include real numbers and variables. Now before that, main basic introduction comes and it says what is variable. Variable. First, variable. A symbol which takes various values is known as a variable. Any letter can be used to denote a variable. Example, X is used to denote a variable in any example. Second is constant. Example of variable is 2x plus 6. Here x is the variable. Constant. Example 3y minus 2. Here constant is minus 2. Because a symbol having a fixed numerical value is called a constant. And in this example minus 2 is the constant. Third is coefficient. So in the product of a variable and a constant, each is called the coefficient of the other. For example, we'll see in this only. Here 3 is the coefficient of y. In the product, the numerical value is called the coefficient of the other. Like this, with example we have learned. Before coming forward, we'll learn the historical development of polynomials. So we know that algebra is generalized arithmetic. Let us know its history. About 4,000 years ago, Babylonian scholars solved quadratic equations and systems of two equations. But the literal notation which we study in algebra was not known to them. The first abridged notations for known quantities are found in the writings of the ancient Greek mathematician Diophantus, 2nd and 3rd centuries. Neither the Babylonians nor the Greeks considered the negative numbers. The Chinese were acquainted with negative numbers and irrational numbers. At the end of the 13th century, the Chinese were fully acquainted with the law of formation of binomial coefficients which today goes by the name of Pascal's triangle. The Hindu scholars made extensive use of abridged notation for known quantities and their powers. They made much use of irrational and negative numbers. The founder of algebra as a special branch of learning was the Central Asian scholar Muhammad of Khwarizmi. His algebraic work, composed in the 9th century AD, bears the name The Science of the Transposition and Cancellation. The Arabic word for transposition is al-jabr. Hence the name algebra. At the end of the 16th century, the French mathematician Witte introduced literal symbols for the known and the unknown quantities as well. By the middle of the 17th century, algebraic symbolism, thanks to the efforts of the French scholar Descartes, were 1596 to 1950, took on the general outlines that it has today. I hope you've understood the history of polynomials. Now moving to the further part, the topic is expressions and equations. Expressions and equations. So for the easier comparison, the only difference between them is expression does not have equal to sign and equation consists of an equal to sign. In expression, consider the example 3y minus 14. Here 3 is the coefficient of y is the variable and minus 14 is the constant. So 3y minus 14 is a combination of coefficient, variable and constant. Such a combination is called an expression. Thus an expression can be defined as a combination of constants, variables and coefficients. And in equation, the same above example 3y minus 14 if taken. In the above example, if 3y minus 14 is equated to any other expression or 0, it becomes an equation, that is 3y minus 14 is equal to 0. That is an equation. Thus, two expressions separated by equal to equality symbol is called an equation. So, I hope you have understood till this polynomial. Now, there are the various classification of polynomials, and in this part, we'll learn the names of the classification of polynomials. So, there are 3 types of classification based on various criteria. First is types of polynomials based on number of terms. Second is types of polynomials based on the type of coefficients. Third is types of polynomials based on the degree. So, we'll learn thoroughly about these types in part 2. Also, including we'll learn about degree of polynomial and standard form of polynomials. I hope you have understood till this part 1 of chapter Polynomials of Maths class 8. For any queries and doubt, you can join the Telegram link given in the description of this video. Like, this is the foundation of class 8. We have covered the foundation of class 7th too. The links are given in the description. Please go and check through it. I hope you have understood this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.